Hey folks, and welcome back to another P3D video. Today we are in the PMDG 737 once again, heading from Amsterdam over to Vienna in Austria, which is the Gaia Simulations Vienna. So that should be good fun, hopefully. My AI traffic is being weird today. It doesn't want to load in the aircraft. It keeps on deleting them all. So I don't know why it's doing that, but we've got no AI traffic unfortunately today. We might see a couple of random lanes here and there. But we've also got the Orbex OpenLC Europe installed as well, which you won't be able to see at the moment because obviously we're at the airport, which is, yeah, this is a buggy airport. I mean, there's literally gates missing. I don't even know why, but anyway, yeah, we've got the Orbex OpenLC Europe installed as well, because that's on sale at the moment. So we're gonna get into the cockpit and get everything started up. Obviously we need to open up our doors for the catering because the doors are not open at the moment. Smashing. We'll open our L1 door as well, and we'll open our cargo doors. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to request boarding just now, so just when the catering completes, the boarding will get started. Right, so battery on, ground power will pop on as well. IRSs will pop to nav. If we come down, arm the wedge exit light, seatbelt settings to stay off. We'll pop our window heats on. Elex 2 and 1 can come on, or 1 and 2, however you want to pronounce, or however we want to say it. Our left and right packs can go auto, isolation valve will open, APU bleed can come off, and we'll turn the yaw damper on as well. We'll pop, so I can never remember, is this the navigation light or is this the beacon light? No, anti-collision light's the navigation light, perfect. No, it's not, it's the beacon light. I believe this is the navigation light, so it's already on, that's fine. We'll put the logo on as well, because why not? Right, okay, so let's go FS actions. Actually, we'll go FMC on this side. Right, so total fuel on today's flight. So if I get the flight plan up just now. With a KLM 1847 from Amsterdam to Vienna, we're 737-800 and Papa Hotel Bravo Charlie Alpha. That's our registration on our aircraft today. Cruising at flight level 350 today with an estimated zero fuel weight of 59.7 tons. A block time of, a trip time of 1 hour and 27 minutes, and a block fuel of 7,049 kg or kilograms. So I will go ahead and pop that in just now. So 7,049 kilograms on the fuel, so very light. And then our zero fuel weight is 59.7, like so. Perfect. Right, so we'll go to pause in it, or position in it. We'll pop EHAM in, so Echo Hotel Amsterdam, Alpha Mike, not Amsterdam, Alpha Mike, so Amsterdam Schipol. We are at gate, and I don't think it will recognise this, B27. Yep, it didn't recognise it. I thought it might not recognise it. Close the right entry aft. So let's do that. And the forward. Go ahead and grab our position, pop it in. Rating, we are flying from Amsterdam. Oh, we're slowing down for a second there. We've got some low frames, that's fine. Amsterdam to Vienna. Flight number again is the KLM. Why is this running so slow all of a sudden? What the hell? I have no idea what's going on. The cockpit of this plane is just shocking in frames. Like, I'm sorry, I know PMDG would disagree, going, "Oh, it's just your system and that, you know, blah blah blah." But it is. Everyone gets poor frames in this cockpit. Departing off of runway 18, runway 18 center. So it's actually right behind us. And then what we'll do is we'll go menu, FMC, legs, departure and arrival. So we're doing the Idopo, Idupo to X-ray, or Idopo to X-ray departure with no transition, and we've got an expected arrival into Vienna on the ILS 29 sorry, the ILS for 29 via the Budex 1 Whiskey arrival. And our transition level, we don't seem to have one, so that calls for us to have a look at the. So we're doing oh no, it's not 29. Oh no, it is 29. Let's have a look. ILS 29 Nerda. Yeah, we'll do that Nerda one. So yeah, I don't wait. When it says Nerda, I don't get it. Is that Nerda for make? Is that the one then? Let me have a look. Left turn, that's fine. Heading southeast. Then we should come on the left of the airport. Yeah. That's fine, we'll do that. Perfect, and then that's obviously our go around stuff, which we don't need to worry about just now. So we'll go map. Activate, execute, we'll go route, performance in it. Right, zero fuel weight is 59.7 tons. Reserves, let's have a look. Reserves today are, right, let me get my phone calculator. That's the alternate, which is 1537, plus our FinRes, which is 1047, which will be 2.6 tons on the reserve. Oh, sorry, just 2.6 tons on reserve, and KLM use on their 737s. They use a cost index of, if I can find it, they use a cost index of 15. Well, it's different for climb, cruise, and descent, so we'll just do the one for cruise and descent, which is 15. Cruise altitude today is flight level 350. We'll pop that in there. Cruise winds are 305 at 053. So we should actually have a wee bit of a tailwind. I don't know. I'm maybe making that up. And our transition level, sorry, transition altitude. Sorry, I should say it's the correct term to use for this departure is 3,000 feet. I wonder if boarding's getting done. Oh, it's coming just now, that's fine. 3,000 feet, we'll execute that, we'll go N1 limit, and then we'll use this. So we need to go temperature conversion. So weather-wise today, we are... Uh, 200 at 13 knots, or yeah, 200 at 13 knots, 10 degrees, QNH is 1012, dew point 7, yeah, there's a couple of clouds in the area. I don't get it, I don't get why that says 1013 and that says 1012, it's weird. Yeah, so temperature is 10, so we're going to need to change that, so it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So performance, copy FMC data, thrust rating, we'll go takeoff, condition is dry, flap config optimum, air conditioning will be on, AI config will be off. It's not 9 degrees outside, it's 10 degrees. I always forget what the keyboard is. Winds are 200 at 13. Outside air temperature is 10 degrees Celsius and 50 degrees Fahrenheit. QNH is 10. 1012. These frames, oh my gosh. 1012. Takeoff weight, we are estimated at... I don't even know, we'll just keep it at that. Alright, we'll calculate that now. So, sail temp at 52. That is surely not going to be for 1 minute. I want to just check something here. 66.8. What the hell? I don't know. I don't know why it does that. I have no idea why it does that. Right, we'll just take 52 then. Right, take off. Flap 5. Center of gravity will pop in there, and then runway winds are 2 to 0 at 13. Runway slope. Have a look at the airport charts for Amsterdam. While I'm waiting for my charts to load up, I'm just going to start the APU just now. And I'm also going to turn the fuel pumps on. And our seatbelt signs can also come on. Right, runway slope is for 18 center. Oh no, 18 centers not next to us. I thought it was right behind us. It's not. That's 18 left. Right, 18 centers an elevation of minus 12, so it's literally 0. So there's no difference actually. So there's no percentage. So we're 0 on that. Go previous page, and we'll pop this in now. Smashing. Departure wise, we need to pop in our initial climb altitude, which is going to be initial climb clearance flight level 60, so 6,000 feet. R060, sorry, 6,000 feet. V2 is 147. And runway heading for 18 center is 183. Perfect. Right. Everything else is good down here. Boarding's complete. Perfect. We'll pop the APU gens on. We'll disconnect the ground power and get our doors closed. So we'll release the ground power, set our parking brakes, we'll remove the wheel chocks. Oops. Doors will close, all of them. And we'll now go ahead and turn our anti-collision on because we're going to start pushing back. I'm going to pop 350 in here. AP bleed will pop on, packs can come off, isolation valve will open, and that is everything. I'm just going to quickly test the oxygen, which works on the captain's side, works on the first officer side, and we'll do a quick decas test as well. And while that's doing that, I'm going to operate the jetway. And I'm going to prepare for pushback and departure.
TCAS test pass.
Perfect. What the hell? Why is it? Don't be moving back. Right. Course. So I'm just going to pop in the VOR course. Which is I don't even know what 183. I have no idea. Right, well, what in that case then? My sim's just frozen. We'll just take 183 because that'll be the return course in case we have to return back to the airport. Okay, that's it, perfect. Nose left. Release parking brake. Right engine will pop to ground. And then once it gets to 22%, I'm gonna actually start the timer on the first officer side as well. Once it gets to 22%, we'll then pop the fuel in. Wait, why did the jetway operate back? I don't get that. There must have been like some conflict. There she is. Right. We'll set parking brakes. Have a good engine start. We'll now start engine number 1. Wait till it gets to 22 and then we'll pop the fuel in. Smashing. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The Flying Dutchman. Flamingo. Right, you got a good engine start. Perfect. Don't know why that arrow's moving up when we're not even moving, but whatever. Maybe it's something it does in the real plane, I don't know. Obviously I don't fly the 737 in real life. Right, flight directors will pop on, auto throttle will arm. And we'll do a quick flight control check, so go back, go forward, go left, go right, go right, go left. Perfect. Auto brake can go to RTO. Gens 1 and 2 can come on. APU can come off. Rope heats can come on. Packs can go to auto. Isolation valve will open. AP bleed off. And we'll pop our runway turn-offs and our taxi light on. Alright, okay, we'll set flat 5 as well. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3. And we'll pop our transponder to alt reporting off. Parking brake off. Let's get taxiing to runway 18 center. It's going to be a long taxi. I hate how long it takes for Navigraph to load, man. Right, we're coming out here and we'll join. Oh wait, what taxiway can? Is it Alpha Bravo? You can only. Oh yeah, when you go out to Bravo. Okay. Yeah, I forgot at Schipol you need to. They've got taxiways for aircraft like coming towards the gates and going out to the runways. Right, coming out here, we're gonna need to make a right and then a left, but I can't be bothered doing that. I'm gonna break the rules here. Because technically we should be taking the right here, taking that entrance and coming along. Because technically you can't come this way on this taxiway, but there's no other aircraft and this isn't VATSIM, so I'm just gonna take a wee cheeky shortcut and go this way. Perfect, right. So we're literally going to follow this all the way around. It's going to be a long taxi. So yeah, we'll follow this all the way around until we get to Charlie, which will be the first right after the end of runway 09. And then we'll go all the way along Charlie, where we'll join at, we can actually probably cut in it, yeah, we'll cut in at Charlie too, and then we'll go straight down Whiskey 3 and go for a roll and take off basically. So we are going to be missing out a bit of the runway, but that's fine. We'll have enough room. It's a 10,827 foot long runway, so we'll be good. Right, so this is Alpha here, so we can't go on that taxiway. We'll stay on Bravo here. I wish I had aircraft in the sim, but it just keeps on deleting it. It's so frustrating. Oh, we're exactly 0 feet. Well, we shouldn't be. We should be... What's the airport elevation here? Can't even see 1 minute. Let me see what the airport elevation is. Airport elevation is -11 feet. So... That's interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm worried about if the frames we're getting at this airport like are quite low. I'm worried about Vienna because I flew to Vienna recently, or I flew out of Vienna, should I say, sorry, and the frames were just... They were not good. Not good. From my personal experience, that's what I thought, but yeah. I hope I'm not entering a runway here. No, I'm not. That's November 2. Yo, I'm so confused as to where I am right now. Oh, no, I know where we are. I know exactly where we are. I thought we were further ahead than what we actually are. We're still really far away from the runway. I thought that there was a turning here to take us up to runway 18 center, but there's not. We'll speed up a wee bit here. Not go too fast though. Let me pop data on these. This one is data. Is it? Yeah, that's fine. And we'll pop. We'll leave that on 10 actually. We'll arm LNAV and VNAV. Right, oh, I think Rex is bringing the weather in. Oh my gosh. I hate when Rex does this. Let's see Rex, right? Rex is the worst for injecting weather. It literally makes the sim freeze so much. Look at the difference now, like. Okay, right. I'm actually gonna start my autosave stuff just now because I don't want my sim crashing. So the sim might freeze temporarily, literally for like 10 seconds. Shouldn't be for long though. It's a beautiful day in Amsterdam. Nice clear skies. Right, coming up to the end here now, we should hopefully... There you go, that's the autosave kicking in. There you go. hate when it flashes with an orange light though. It's like, why are you flashing with an orange light? On the Wii application thing. Right, this is November 5. Oh, so this is the top of runway 09. So we're taking the first right after this. And not the first left, not the second left, but the third left. So first right and third left. And then that will be us ready to go. Clear on the left, clear on the right. Yeah, so we're going to be joining at Whiskey 3. From Charlie. So this is Whiskey 5 here, which we will not be departing from because we will probably die. Then we've got Whiskey 4, and then Whiskey 3 is basically right after it. So this is a cargo terminal here? Or are these de-icing pads? For detail C10 9C. I'm just curious to know what they are. I'm looking on the charts just now. We'll wait for it to load up. Yeah, it looks like they're parking stands. I don't know what they're for though. Maybe just aircraft that aren't getting used. Who knows? Who knows? Right, Whiskey 3. I said that's where we're joining in at. Here we go. Pull out the cabin to sit down. So the cabin have been alerted. Wait, I don't even think I can... Can I join here? Yeah, I can. I'm pretty sure I can. But that's just a wee bit weird that I can... Do you know what? We're just going to ignore it. Right, landing lights on, taxi off, strobes will pop on, TCAS will also turn on. Maybe I should have just went down to the bottom now thinking about it. Oh well, too late now. Right, runway 18 center is confirmed. This is Whiskey 3. Like I said, we're going to go straight for a roll and takeoff because the runways, we're also cutting quite early on the runway here, so... Clear on the left. We're clear on the... Yeah, we are clear, that's fine. Clear on the right. Stable. Toga. Looking for 90.8 on the engines. The thrust is not set yet. Thrust set. There's 100 knots.
V1.
Rotate. Pause it, right, gear up. LNAV. Right, I'm not going to pitch up to past 20 degrees. I'm going to keep it there. Where we are at 15 degrees just now. Got a wee bit of wind there, that's okay. There's the VOR kicking in. N1. Right, I'm going to pop the autopilot in now. ignore that. We're gonna cancel all the altitudes that need to go up. Bring flaps up to 1 now. Landing gear can come off. Auto brakes will turn off. Now we can go flaps up, speed check. Landing lights turn off. Runway turn offs can come off as well. I'm just going to zoom out here. Hello? There we go. So I have no idea if this is Orbit's OpenLC Europe yet. Ah, there's OpenLC Europe. That's where it starts, where the snow is, I believe. Right, okay, I'm going to set standard. I'm going to leave you guys with some cinematic shots as we climb out here to 35,000 feet, and we'll see you in the descent to Vienna, closer to the time. See you in a bit, guys. Folks, and welcome back. That is us in the descent to Vienna. As you can see, it's actually just off to our right here. I can't actually see it on the... should be off to our right over here somewhere. It's at it there. I have no idea where it is. Anyway, we've got a couple of things we need to do while we're descending here. So the first thing actually is turn the seatbelt signs on. And we need to get our landing altitude up as well, so the airport elevation is 600 feet at Vienna. So pop that in here. We also need to go ahead and get our performance done, so we'll go performance, show landing. We'll copy the FMC data, flap config, we're going to go for flap 30 landing, air conditioning on, AI config off. It's currently dry at Vienna, I believe. We'll just double check that, just so we're not second guessing anything. Yep, it's sunny, that's perfect. Winds wise, we are 2708 knots. The outside air temperature is 8 degrees Celsius. Oh, not 88 degrees. 8 degrees Celsius. And the QNH is 1020 or 10219, I don't know. We're going to go with 1020. And we'll now go ahead and calculate that. So we're going to have 147 as our landing speed, basically. But there's 10,000 feet as well. Oh, these frames aren't good. That's not what you want. Not what you want. Right, so QNH was 1020 we said. Oh man, I'm just going to click one thing. Okay, I think I solved my issue. I hope the frames now get better. Right, I'm going to actually take control of the speed just now and bring this back to our flap up speed. Just so we can start slowing down here. We need to get the approach course in as well, and the approach frequency. So we'll go ahead and get that popped in. Give it a minute. So final approach course is going to be 291. Oh, this ain't good. 291. We'll do the same on the first officer side. 291. The approach frequency is 109.55. 109.55 and 109.55. There we go. There's a frequency in. Slowing down there, we'll take flap 2 actually. That's a random flap to take, but we'll just take it anyway. Well, for landing wise, I actually don't know where KLM park at Vienna, which is frustrating. So let me have a look at the airport charts just now. London runway 29. So I reckon we'll get off at Alpha 7 or Alpha 9. Ideally I want to get off at Alpha 7 though, because that takes us right out of the terminals. Other the main terminals at least. So I'm just quickly having a look at where the other plane parked, the one that done the flight earlier. So they parked, who knows, we'll get off at Alpha 7 or Alpha 9. So we'll take Auto Brake 2, which is perfect. I'm going to zoom in a wee bit more here. I'm also going to reset the MCP altitude now down to 3,000 feet. Pop our landing lights on with the runway turn-offs. Seatbelt signs are on, that's fine. I'm going to arm the speed brakes just now, or the ground spoilers, however you want to call them, because I'm going to need them. I think the reason why I was getting low frames as well is because for some reason my V-Sync was turned off and it had frames set to max 30. So I think that's what the problem was, but obviously the frames are better now. There's the airport there actually, if the textures want to load in. I'm sure they'll load in a minute. I'm sure they will. Oh, there's another plane, what the hell? They're nose diving. Korean Air. Or Korean Cargo, sorry. Got a nice tailwind which is pushing us a wee bit faster, which is quite nice. Well, actually it's pushing us quite a bit faster, but it's okay. We need to actually set the minimums as well, which are going to be 50 feet on the radio. Not the barometer, on the radio, it's 50 feet. It's a bit bumpy as well. I'll tell the cabin crew to sit down. Okay, cool. Cabin crew are now hopefully sitting down. This doesn't feel like I'm going to make make the correct altitude. I feel like I'm going to be way too high here. I feel like I'm going to get mugged off. We're 14 miles out from the airport, so I'm going to keep 209 just now because we are descending really slowly. I'm going to arm Varlock as well, so we can catch that localizer. Oh wow, now it's pushing us down really fast. Take 1,000 feet per minute, bring this back to 160. Ignore that, there's Varlock. We got the localizer, we'll go ahead and pop approach on now. Grab that glide slope. They got glide slope as well. Interesting, so it's actually... I did not think it was going to line us up correctly. I thought we were going to be way too high. That is interesting. Really interesting. Really was not expecting that to happen. Hopefully the sim will unfreeze now because autosave wants to do it, like now. Well, at least the autosave's doing it now instead of when we're landing. Oh, we're perfect, we're right on the glide slope. That localizer might take a wee bit more time to get in though, I think. Gonna take flat 5. We're 14 miles out, so I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna take 180 still. Because we are still pretty far out and I don't want to be going really slow at how far we've still got to go. That's interesting. I don't think we are high on the profile. Right, speed's coming back nicely there. Got a headwind now, which is fine. It's coming in from the left, so we're going to need to probably kick out a wee bit when we're landing. We'll just straighten out so we're not crabbing when we land. So where's the runway? Apparently it should be right in front of... Oh, there it is. So we're going to need to kick our nose over to the right a bit to straighten out for our landing. Right, we've got 9.7 miles to run. All I'll wait till we're at 7 miles and I'll pop the gear down, and once we get to 4 miles I'll take our final approach speed, which I still haven't selected in here, which is stupid of me. I don't get that as well, right? So we should be 144 for our landing speed, but why is it telling us in here we should be 147? I don't get that. Oh, so I'm just going to ignore it. Right, we're going 144 flat 30. Perfect. Go around altitude is going to be to 5,000 feet, so we'll reset the MCP altitude down to 5,000 feet since we're passed through 3,000 feet. So there's 5,000, 7 miles, we'll pop the gear down. There she goes. So 5.4 miles left before we land. You know what, to play it safe, I might just bring this back just now to 144. Because we still are flat 5 at the moment. So we'll take flat 20 just now. Is it flat 20? I can never remember all the flap settings. There's that many that it's flap 25. Yeah, we'll take flap 25 just now.
1,000.
1,000 feet, stabilize. Must approach. Altitude is set to 5,000 feet. Is set to 5,000 feet. Flap 25 is selected. We'll wait till 3 miles, then I'll go full flap. Oh, a bit bumpy. Okay, 3 miles to go. We'll go flap 40, and I'll take control of the aircraft now. So I'll bring the throttles back. My aircraft. You're gonna want to keep 144 and keep the nose, or sorry, the plane coming down. Oh my goodness, why have you done this to me now? Please just stay in the same position. This is 100% an auto. That was 100% an autosave. Right, let's bring that speed back. Let's bring our nose up a wee bit. Not too much though. Keep on descending it down. This is a good descent rate we've got going at the moment.
500.
Bring some more speed in. Get on that centre line a bit more. So we are pretty low on our speed at the moment. I want to try and get 144. Lovely snow textures. Right, too white to red.
Approaching.
I feel very high at the moment.
100.
150 feet over the threshold.
Minimums.
Continuing, that was 50.
20. 10.
Oh, beautiful. Speed back up. Reverses are normal. Oh my, that landing was... Yo. When I say yo big man thing, I mean that. Right. Close the reversers, we'll go manual braking, and I believe this is where I wanted to get off at, which was Alpha 8, was it? I'm well chuffed with that landing. No, this is Alpha 7, I believe. I'm well chuffed with that landing. Right, landing lights off. Arms can stay on, taxi can come on. We'll start the APU. Strobes can go steady. We'll bring the flaps fully up. Bring the speed brake down. And we'll take alt reporting off. Right, I have no idea where I'm parking either. Parking stands. I want to get one with the jetway. We'll go... what are the D gates? They all heavy. D21's not. D21's a medium. We'll take D21 then. I believe that's... Is D21... No, D21's in there, next to the EVA Air. Sorry, my sim froze there. I just had to cut that out. I didn't want to leave that in. Right, we'll pop the auto brakes off. Come around to the left here. So this should be Echo X-Ray 10, and then we're turning on to Lima here. That's a green arrow we saw landing. That's a 200. Yeah, it's a 200. And we're going up in there. Yeah, C39, that's perfect. So follow this round into here. Which actually stop the clock, so 1 hour 29 minutes. We're going to gate D21. I don't even know how this gate works. Right, runway turn offs and taxi light can come off. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I did not see that. Let's get lined up here. I'm really making a cock up of this parking. That'll do it. Right, parking brake on. The gens can come on. We'll go ahead, pop the AP bleed on actually, sorry. And we'll kill the engines. Packs, we'll turn, packs will keep on. Fuel pumps off. Helix 2 and 1 off. Pitot heat off. And we'll go ahead. Operate the jetway. Yep, that's fine now. We'll turn our position lights off. Local light can come off as well. We'll go ahead and open our doors. So open this door. And we'll request deboarding now. Seatbelt signs can come off. AP bleed will pop off. And we need to also request external power. We'll set the wheel chocks, request the ground power. We'll release the parking brake now. Responder can come off. Pop the ground power on. APU can come off. And we had a block time, according to the first officer's side, of an hour and 45 minutes. Well, there we go, folks. I don't know why the jetway's disappearing. It's frustrating when it does that. Down on the ground at Vienna with a well good landing. I'm well chuffed with that, honestly. I've not done a landing like that in ages. Anyway, if you did enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a comment and a like, and even possibly consider subscribing. If you do have any flight requests, please leave them in the comments below and I will get around to looking at doing them. Oh, the beacon light's still on. And yeah, have a nice day, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.